You can you can call me the alarm clock. You can call me the alarm clock. Uh, because it's time for you to wake your ass up. Wake up! Wake your ass up. What are you doing? Get up, wake your ass up. Somebody on Twitter, people on Twitter was like, Adrian be screaming at us to wake the fuck up. Yes, wake your ass up. It is a good ass Wednesday. I know usually I do it on Monday, but the BET Awards happened, and I was just like, okay, let me just do this review. And so I decided to hop up on here and just run my mouth. There's so much that I want to talk about. There's so much that I want to talk about. What's up, beautiful people? Oh my goodness, I already got a super chat. What's that? Brianna Holiday, thank you. Hey, Adrian, wake up out of your sleep. What is up, my beautiful ass people? As usual, I'm going to plug it in. Patreon.com/Adrian Expression. Just put up the podcast episode on there. It was entitled Canceled Again. And that's in reference to a topic that I will definitely touch on a little bit later. But first, I wanted to just hop right into the discussion about this whole Jada Pinkett Smith and August Alsina thing. The Loco Show, what's up? Oh, Catfish, what's up, bro? That Catfish ride in the whip. Thank you. Yes, man, it's a catfish. Ain't no realness in that bitch. That catfish tragic. Online savage, real life average. Okay, so I think that we have to approach this conversation through with multiple lenses, okay? So let's talk about the first thing that people were shocked about. I think a lot of people were shocked about the fact that, okay, the first thing is that Will's and Jada's marriage is open. And to me, I'm just like, I don't think that's something that's shocking to me. I don't know if they've officially confirmed. I think they have a red table talk. I don't know. I just feel like you have to really not have been paying attention to be being surprised by the fact that Will and Jada's marriage is open. I just don't think that that's something particularly shocking to me. Oh, thank you, Lauren. Jada, okay, yeah, I'm going to get to that as well. I'm going to get to Jada's response to all of this. So yeah, so that part is weird. I just don't think. Okay, so maybe some people were shocked about the fact that if they did know that Will and Jada's marriage was open, maybe some people were shocked at the fact that Jada was doing whatever the hell she wanted to do. And I'm just like, what do y'all expect? If the marriage is open, a lot of people expect women to just be, I don't know, what you expect women to be doing in an open marriage? Knitting, baking cookies or some shit in the kitchen or some shit? What do you think a woman's going to be doing? If the marriage is open, do you only expect a man to be out here doing some shit? That shit is weird to me. So then the third thing, I think, is that I think this openness or confirmed openness, I guess, even though Jada kind of completely denied it, or her representative denied it, I think this openness kind of throws a wrench in people's perspective or view of the Jada's and Will's marriage in general. I think it just upsets their perspective. I don't know, but this is just what I'm seeing, what I'm noticing. Hey, what's up, Victoria? It seems like people had this almost godlike vision of Will and Jada's marriage, and when they see exactly how open it is, they don't know what the hell to think about that, if that makes any sense. So the fourth and most important part of this shit is, if it happened, which, if you watch, I just watched a segment of August's interview with Angela Yee asked. But I don't know, the way that August was speaking and how emotional he was, I'm not saying that celebrities are not known to lie. Like, everybody lies, but I'm just like, girl, that shit seemed too real. And then you have the pictures to back that shit up. I'm just like, I don't know. But the most important part of this thing is that if this actually happened, we got to talk about the power dynamic. Like, we have to talk about the age gap, and we have to talk about we just do. And the reason we do is because I remember when they first were starting to interact with August, and I remember how fucked up August, like a lot of the situation that August was going through was fucked up. Like, he lost a whole lot of family members. Wasn't he experiencing I don't know, is it lupus or something? He was going through that. I don't know. I think he was also dealing with like a drug addiction. I'm not sure. Either way, I think that August was in a very vulnerable position. And, years ago when they first introduced, I guess when they first started talking, August was like 22 or something. And, I'm a whole ass like 26 years old. Like, I don't even want to look at no 22-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, so for her to be that much older, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I just don't like that. And the relationship kind of seemed like it was just like motherly kind of thing. Like, oh, we're taking care of August. He's going through a rough spot right now, but we're taking care of him. But like, if what August is saying is true, they was like, Jada was fucking on, like they were having a relationship. So it's just like, he expected to live happily ever after with her when he should have just brought pipe. But like you said, he was vulnerable. Yeah, like, I don't know. I thought it was a mentorship thing as well, right? So a lot of people were like, Miss Mamas, this is a very interesting, weird, not pray telling Ricky. Shut up! Sis said, not pray telling Ricky. Not pray telling Ricky. I am crying. I'm screaming. Sis needs to go ahead and be imposed, Miss Mamas. They said, pray tell him, Ricky. I'm upset. You girls are. She said, jail. Girl, I am screaming. Y'all are a mess. Do y'all get it from me or we get it from each other? Y'all are a mess. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Okay? I am screaming. Oh my God, they said pray tell Ricky. So yeah, I mean, that's what it felt like to me. I was like, Miss Mamas, I just didn't. Now, sis, let me tell you something. You didn't hear this from me. But I did see August posted his print one time. I'm not really gonna go too far into that, but I'm just gonna say August posted his print one time on, I don't know if it was Instagram or something. So, I understand the appeal, but Miss Mamas, it just don't feel right. It just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And I guess I'm just speaking as someone, I don't know, from my age, like, I'm not looking at nobody that's 18, 19. Like, what do we have to talk about? You see what I'm saying? And that's just, it's just, I don't know, girl. These huge age gaps, like, even with some of my faves, I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Is an uproar because of the age difference? I think a lot of people are concerned, not only just because of the age difference. That's a part of it, a small part of it. I think the bigger part of it is just the place where August was in his life, the vulnerable place. He was going through a lot of shit, and they presented the relationship like it was a motherly type of mentorship type of thing. And then August comes out here saying that they was fucking and they had a relationship kind of thing. So I think that's kind of where people are just like, if we reverse those roles, if a man was doing this and a woman was in a very vulnerable position, lost family members, dealing with disease, she was going through addiction with drugs and stuff, and then this man presented it as a mentorship type of thing, but then it ended up coming out that the woman that they was messing around. I think they're just looking at it through those angles. KP said, "Do you watch 90 Day Fiance and all those shows? Talk about age gaps and weird situations." I do not watch 90 Day Fiance. But yeah, I just think the idea of age gaps is just important to talk about, especially when you talk about like the difference in power dynamics and how one person who's older might view the relationship versus the other. So I don't know. I think that's kind of what people are talking about. So yeah, that's a very interesting development. But yeah, like I said, Jada came out here and denied all of it. She said that's absolutely not true. And so somebody lying. So I mean, one person said it happened, another person said it didn't, somebody lying. And it's just don't period. It's just, so I guess it just comes down to who you think is lying. Liza, are you talking about that picture that Will Smith was taking? I mean, that woman that Will Smith was taking many pictures with. You think it's her? I think it's her as well. I think so. I think she's lying. I think she's lying. I'm sorry. I think she's lying. And I don't know what else to base it off of, but just like watching August talk about that shit was like, girl, he experienced something. Okay, somebody said August is lying on my auntie pussy. I can't deal with y'all, Britt. Thank you. Yes, Miss Liza Coochie. Did y'all see? Oh my gosh, there was a video of Will Smith getting his shoulders massaged by Jada's brother. And Will Smith said, "Only a man knows what a man needs." And Jada was like rolling her eyes. I was like, sis, now let me tell you something about that line. That's why I tweeted. I was like, that line has worked on plenty of straight men in my previous life. Only a man knows what a man needs. I definitely used that line. I need to get off the live with y'all. Only a man knows what a man needs. Let me tell you something. Child, you know how many times I used that line in my past life? That shit works so good. Hold on, I'm trying to find the goddamn video for y'all. Here it goes. Only a man knows what a man needs. Hold on. Only a man knows what a man needs. Thanks, Brett. My wife is 14 years older than me, and honestly, I was looking for Britt exposed herself. Hold on, y'all hear what he said? Look at Jada. Look at Jada's face. Let's play patty cake, girl. Yes. Will Smith said, "Only a man knows what a man needs." You hear me? Jada said, and that's her brother too. Only a man knows what a man needs. I should have named this fucking live stream that shit. Thank you, KJ. Eve too. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, so like I said, in my past life, my previous life, I don't know that girl anymore. You know what I mean? She's very much left in the, in the past in the past century, never really experienced. I just kind of keep my ear to just, my old self. She just tells me that line is very effective. If you already flirting with a straight ass nigga and he kind of seemed like he want to do some shit, girl, like I said, it's for my old self. I don't know, I'm a very new, changed person. If he's on the edge, I'm on the edge of penis, and I'm hanging. If he's on that edge, all right, somebody get Brittany together. Hey, Brittany, damn. Hey, Brittany, goddamn. Child, I don't want to remove the wrong person, child. Let me put your ass in time. Brittany. Did I put the wrong person in timeout? God damn. Okay, Brittany, you got to chill out. Shit. Yeah. So if you're on, oh, Will Smith is verse. Yes, ma'am, girl. Will Smith gives me which queen tees, and it's okay. I definitely want to see what's going on. Will Smith definitely gives me, he's just down. He's down for whatever. It don't matter. It's giving me bisexual or pansexual tees, and that's cool with me. Living life on the edge. I'm sorry, I did not even finish my previous point. All I'm saying is, a man knows what a man needs is definitely an effective terminology in the land of hitting on niggas. And if you are someone who likes to wander in that land, just make sure that you utilize that line. Only man knows what a man needs. Only a man knows what a man needs. I can't imagine, girl, you saying that shit in front of me. Only a man knows what a man needs, and I'm not a man. Baby. Baby. Okay. So yeah, that's all what's going on. If you think Miss Mamas is lying, I would not be surprised. I'm right there with you. I believe August. I just do. But we'll see. August being bisexual. Wait a minute. Y'all said what? I thought y'all was playing. You mean, huh? Hold on. Huh? What you mean? Did he say he was or what? What? Y'all gotta tell me. Girl, I'm trying to look it up. August. Y'all must be playing. What the hell is going on in my chat? August. Hold on. Girl, sorry for the dead air. I'm just looking this shit up. August. Y'all are lying to me. Chad is definitely going to be next. I have no idea what the hell's going on. Child, I need to make some of y'all. Hold on. Period. I don't know what the fuck. Okay. What the hell? I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Period. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to fucking make some mods. That shit, I did not expect that. Hey, what's up? AX Unknown, what's up, boo? Posted in relation. Okay, hold on. So it's just I'm gonna have to get to that shit a little bit later. Oh yeah, I posted that shit. I saw that shit. Okay, so what was I gonna talk about? Hold on. Just let's get on these YouTubers. Let's talk about these YouTubers real quickly. And I know I keep doing it. I know I keep saying, oh my God, I hate seeing them on my timeline. And every time I run my mouth about them, so it's just very like counterintuitive or whatever. But and I did speak about this a lot on my live stream. I mean, podcast. Goddamn. Do you think that I give a fuck about YouTube after Shane Dawson made all this fucking money off of the internet? After he after he had his whole fucking career on YouTube. Do you think I give a fuck about YouTube coming out of the woodwork saying, oh, guess what? We demonetizing all his goddamn channels? YouTube and the rest use social media fucking platforms and shit. You already know who these people were. You already knew. Shane Dawson running around here dressed up as Hitler, trying to fake pleasuring himself in front of a poster of 11-year-old ass Willow Smith. You already know who this person is. So all of a sudden, these social media platforms and fucking shops and shit that they have their merchandise in, all of a sudden, oh my God, we stand in solidarity. We're gonna demonetize these bitches. We're gonna take out Shane Dawson's merchandise from our stores. Meanwhile, Jeffree Star merchandise still in your fucking store. So it's just like this fake ass, like all of a sudden you realize who these people were when there's like countless videos, countless apology videos of their asses. Like I said before, every 14 business days, these racist ass YouTubers with the biggest platforms, they have to get their asses online and fake like they actually have empathy, a conscience, a moral fucking compass. They fake like they actually have something going on inside that goddamn skull every single time. And then, oh my God, get paid to apologize. It's just like, shut the fuck up and get out of my face. Like, we already know who you are. It's not surprising. It's actually insulting. And somebody did, somebody did bring up on the podcast. They said a lot of times, let me see if I remember, a lot of times the things that affect Black people or the racist shit, a lot of people don't pay attention to. But when these things start to hit other demographics, then all of a sudden people be like, oh my God, we have to get these bigots out of here. It's just like, so where were y'all when this person was racist for a majority of their goddamn career? That shit didn't matter, right? But now that it's touching y'all ass, now it's touching y'all beauty fucking demographic. Now all of a sudden we supposed to give a fuck. Huh? That shit makes no sense to me. And I'm so tired. And that's why Trey Melvin got his ass off of YouTube. That's why Trey Melvin got his ass off of YouTube. He said, girl, I'm just going to directly, I'm just going to speak directly to the people who support me, and I'm going to move off this platform and create my own. And that's exactly what he did. A lot of these social media platforms, these big ass companies, they pretend to give a fuck about your ass. They post all this Black Lives Matter bullshit. Meanwhile, censoring your ass and allowing these racists to have full and complete control over the goddamn net. So, and then it's just, and I also said this on Twitter. I was like, the older you get, the more you realize, like, I don't want to be involved in no fake ass, tired ass, senseless ass, stupid ass drama. Like, a lot of that energy can go to my creativity. It can go towards this thing I'm working on for October. And it can go to writing. It can go to my creativity uses up so much of my energy. I don't need to be involved in no senseless drama. And I'm sure you could definitely tell by the way I reacted or didn't react to certain people who are trying to get me to, it's just like, I already know where that is going, and that's going nowhere. So why the fuck would I even involve myself in that shit, right? So I just allow people to run their mouth because that's all they know. You know what I mean? There's nothing else underneath that shit. That's all they know how to do. It's just like stay in drama. A lot of people need that to stay afloat because they don't have anything else to depend on, right? So I'm sure you can tell by the way I have responded or did not respond to certain people. But it's just like, the older you get, bitch, these girls are, some of them in they fucking, I don't know, girl. Them girls look like they in their 60s, but they in their 30s, and that's no shade. But but y'all are grown ass individuals. I'm so tired of like constantly like middle school ass drama on the internet. Like, aren't you? Y'all are grown. Y'all are grown. But see, that's what happens when you actually have talent and when you actually have a passion for something. You don't want to be in that stupid ass shit. You don't want to be in that shit because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Adrian, stay working on something. I know. I work on too many things at the same time. That's my problem. Somebody said, what's his name? Damn. He said, they said Jeffree Star giving bicycle seat teas in the face. They said Jeffree Star giving bicycle seat teas in the face, Miss Mamas. I said, girl, that's a good way to get some. Yes, Poetic Drug said that shit. He said, child, now they took a white woman crying for y'all to fully cancel Shane and bicycle seat face. Girl, it's giving very much cardio exercise teas, girl. Girl, put the pedal to the metal, girl. You know, it's interesting. Jeffree Star definitely does give bicycle seat face, but it's definitely the bicycles with the training wheels on it, Miss Mamas. Bicycle seat face. Patiently waits for Adrian to break out and sing Bootylicious with the pink top. As a young Black girl, I adore you, and a lot of my mannerisms and vernacular has changed since I started watching you roast people. Love you. Oh, thanks, Ronnie. That's so sweet. Damn, what the fuck was I gonna say? But yeah, it definitely gives us bicycle, definitely gives us cardio teas. If you do want to work out, your eyes are definitely going to be working out, trying to decipher what you're looking at when Jeffree Star pops up on your timeline. That's what you call a workout. Spooky, scary skeleton. Double D's, I'm screaming. Okay. Oh, somebody said, I saw a tweet that said it looked like he worked security at the gates of hell. Girl, I holler. So I wanted to speak really quickly. Goosebumps tease. Oh, R.L. Stein tease. Giving me hereditary tease, girl. It's giving me very much salties. Yes, it is. It definitely is. Miss Mamas. So I wanted to talk about Mr. Trump. Now, Mr. Trump, thank you, Sabrina. Y'all are so sweet. Mr. Trump is apparently very angry. He's angry. You know what? I said Trump's name really quickly. We got to go ahead. Just go ahead and just clear the air. We're speaking Trump's name, so we gotta just freshen this place up a little bit. Trump said that he's mad that New York City is going to be spray painting. They're going to be painting a big. This is what he said. New York City is cutting police dollars by $1 billion. And yet the NYC mayor is going to paint a big, expensive, yellow Black Lives Matter sign on Fifth Avenue, denigrating this luxury avenue. This will further antagonize New York's finest, who love New York and vividly remember the horrible Black Lives Matter chant, pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon. I didn't know they said that shit. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon. Oh, that sounds like breakfast to me. And I'm vegetarian. Ooh, that sounds like breakfast. I didn't know they said that shit. Maybe our great police, who have been neutralized and scorned by a mayor who hates and disrespects them, won't let this symbol of hate be affixed to New York's greatest streets. Spend this money fighting crime instead. If we spent the money fighting crime, we would have got your ass out of office. I think it's hilarious that they're painting this shit right in front of Trump Tower. I think that shit is hilarious. I think it is really telling that he thinks Black Lives Matter, which is literally trying to, say, hey, stop killing us, is a symbol of hate. I also think that it's really pathetic that even as the New York police, budget is being cut by $1 billion, there's still billions and billions more for them to spend. Thank you, Elijah Carter. I followed you since 9th grade. Wow. Child, talk about an evolution. What type of shit was I saying when you was in 9th grade, girl? Thank you, Elijah. So yeah, I think that the $1 billion, definitely, I'm glad that they cut it. I'm happy that it's cut, but I'm just saying that it's crazy that even after the $1 billion cut, they're still going to have billions more to work with. So it's hilarious to watch him freak out about this shit. Hilarious. Meanwhile, was it in Richmond? I think I saw some white supremacists were pretending to be police officers, and they were walking around with zip ties and shit, trying to fucking apprehend Black people. It's just like they got arrested. Meanwhile, Trump ass is over here saying I don't know if he signed some executive order, just saying that if you vandalize any statues or anything, or take them down, anything like that, it's just basically trying to get people who do this prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. It's very American for statues to have more rights than niggas in this country. And while all of this shit is going on, you have Terry fucking Crews. Let's talk about her. Terry Crews said, if you are a child of God, you are my brother and sister. I have a family of every race, creed, and ideology. We must ensure Black Lives Matter does not morph into Black Lives Better. It's crazy. Clown music. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, and cue the clown music. Dun, 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 dun. Are you aware as well about the NYPD coin emblems that they have been circulating for decades? My boyfriend showed it to me. I'll send you the PDF if you want. That's crazy as hell, Brianna. Hell yes, and that's to me. That's crazy. I can talk about that shit in the podcast. Cue the clown music for Terry Crews' ass. I think that when we see coonery, we should slice coonery up. I'm not talking about the person for anybody to talk about, oh my God, he advocated for slicing up Terry. No, I didn't say that. But what I'm saying is the mindset of coonery, we have to slice it up. We have to slice it up. Okay, whenever you hear boo, that's the spirit of coonery. You got to whip out your knife, whatever it is. Whip out your sword. I don't know if we got some samurais in here. Whenever you see the spirit of coonery, you got to just you hear what I'm saying? When you see the spirit, you need to slice. When you see, I don't know if it will come as Casper or Papa Legba. Don't know what form it will take. But when you see the spirit of coonery, Fruit Ninja Teas, you better do it. You better slice it up. Pretend like it's a lightsaber and your ass is Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin, I don't care who, girl. Yoda, slice it up. Yes, Papa Legba. Slice it up. I mean, we're out here. We can't even get the basic shit. So what is Terry Crews talking about better? How? It's like basic reading comprehension. That's what I want to say. It's that yes, period. Y'all got a sword. I don't know if y'all, it's light bringer. It's giving me very much the I don't know what else swords in Game of Thrones. Dawn. I don't know. If you got the sword Beric Dondarrion had when he just and it went on fire, it's giving very much light bringer. If you see the spirit of Kunri, slice it up. Period. It's giving me very much needle from Arya Stark. Okay. It's giving me very much Valyrian dagger from Mr. Littlefinger ass. Chaos is a ladder, and it seemed like Terry Crews gonna fall off that hole. I don't understand why he's out here talking about, oh, we have to make sure that Black Lives Matter doesn't turn into Black Lives Better. Black Lives is, but you know, when you look into the responses of his tweet, the people who responded to it, you realize he ain't typing that shit for us, and it's crazy because the whole community was behind his ass. Oh, thank you to 814 Love. Thank you. The whole community was behind his ass. And I will always go back to it when he was going through all of that. Keyblade tease, making for face. When he was going through all of that, rightfully so, the community was behind him and supporting him. And I just don't understand what is so, even it was so disgusting how he handled the whole thing with Gabrielle Union and America's Got Talent. It was just so like, and like he's really dedicated to making sure that he tap dances for his white masters, but it's just like, I wish people could understand all this performance that you're doing, all of this shit, it does not matter. When push comes to shove, they will run you over just like they've done to other people. And when those other people are trying to stand up and say, hey, girl, this shit is not, it doesn't make any sense. I'm being treated unfairly. And you ignore them thinking that you're going to have some place, some special seat at their table. When push comes to shove and they need somebody to throw under the bus, they're going to choose you, girl. And it won't be a hesitation. And you will have done all this performance. You will have done all this like self-sacrificing bullshit just to be thrown out on the street. I can't imagine you feel any type of fulfillment or like self-actualization doing all this tap dancing. Like, I can't imagine that shit. I just I can't. I don't understand that shit. I really don't. It's really disappointing. Every time there's like a big voice or a huge platform that definitely could be an asset or could be utilized in a way that will help whatever we're trying to do, and they just act silly. It's really disappointing, especially when there's so much strength in our community. I just wish that it was used in the right way. SJ Evans, hey Adrian, I almost missed your live. Oh, thank you so much for coming through. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. I really appreciate you guys showing up for the live. I always have so much fun with y'all. Y'all are really a mess. Like I said, I don't know where you get it from. I don't know if it's me rubbing off on you or y'all rubbing off on me, but y'all are a mess. There's something else that I wanted to talk about before I left. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else. Make sure that you're checking out patreon.com/Adrian Expression for all the good shit in the podcast. And there's something else. I swear I wanted to say something before I left, y'all. Hold on, y'all. So there's too many fine men on my Twitter timeline. I need to Dude, love your content. Jeffrey's face is an entire skeleton made from bricks, tapestries. Oh, Beyonce's surprise album. That shit was just. I was really a mess. There's so much shit that I used to say. I'm just like, oh my god, why was I such a fucking disaster? But yes, Friday's video. Y'all already know. Child, you glitching, but it's because you're speaking facts. That's what. Thanks. Jamaica real for tourists. Just I'm ready for a planet trade. Yeah, I'm ready for a whole nother galaxy. I'm telling that shit right now. Um, Will Smith. Yeah, they both. I know for a fact Jada denied it, so I wouldn't expect the world to say anything different. I still don't believe that. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and be a mad scientist like I am, mad creative scientist. I appreciate the support so much. Make sure you check out Patreon. I'm going to keep plugging it. Um, and yeah, um, I am really fucking hungry. So I'm going to go eat. I love y'all so much. Check in later. Check in later on this week. I hope that you have a good week. I know a lot of shit is crazy. I know we all like hanging on by a thread, but and Dr. Fauci was like, "Hey, sis, if we don't get this shit together, it could be 100,000 cases per day in this bitch." Thank you, Jamaica White. So yeah, please be safe. Please take care of yourself. There's a lot of shit going on. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.